first time here, right? Yeah, everybody knows how teaching works, right? But I'll explain again for the people on the YouTube that don't know how teaching works. TNT is a plataforma to talk language, French, English, Italian, and Spanish. And it's not a class, it's just a immersion that you stay in the real environment. You can talk and have fun, okay? Yeah, I'm not a teacher. I'm, as you, stay here to learn English and practice my English. I'm just bring the questions and guide the conversation. Today we're gonna talk about body health. I don't remember the name. Just a minute. It's mind, body, and health. The topic today. I sent the questions on the chat. Can you receive the questions?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna start to present ourselves for meet each other. I'll start present myself. My name is Deborah. I'm 26. I'm a pharmacist student, almost a pharmacist. And in my free time, I love to go to the beach, uh, read books, watching mangas. Read mangas and watch animes and things like that. So that's it about me. Oh, yeah. I was born in Porto Velho, Rondônia, but I'm living in Alfenas, state of Minas Gerais. But now I'm in in Florianópolis. That's it. And how about you, Ana Paula?
Yes, I was thinking about you said I like to go to the beach. I thought, where are you living? Oh my God, yeah. I am Ana Paula. I live in São José do Rio Preto, São Paulo. I am married. I have 2 kids, but they don't live with me. I worked as a chemistry teacher, but I've been retired since February 2020. In my free time, I like to walk on the street, to do physical exercise, to do flamenco dance class, yoga, and ride a bike. So I love traveling. The best place for me it's beach. I love when I am walking on the beach. For me, it's the best moment in my life. And that's it. I've been studying English on TNT for 1 year. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Ana Paula. And as you, I love the environment of beach, the sea and the people. So it's so good for me. And how about you, Rodrigo?
Hello, my name is Rodrigo Alexandre. I'm 43 years old. I'm married. I'm living in Atibaia, São Paulo, but I was born in São Paulo. I have 3 kids. One is one adult man living in Florianópolis too. And one, the middle boy has 11 years. And my newest is one girl with 5 years. I'm a software developer, specialized in front end. I'm like to cooking for my family, play board games with my sons and my nephews, and I'm like to carry one agroforest in my piece of land in Atibaia. and I start today one training to be a host in TALKNTALK too, yeah, I'm in a training to host the talks about technology in the future. Initially, I'm starting with the immersions to initiates, okay, but in my aim is host the technology talks in sooner. Okay, and that's it. And you, Diane, can you present to us?
Yeah, sure. Well, good afternoon, guys. My name is Daiane. I'm 23 years old. I live in São Paulo, capital. I study psychology. I am in the last year of college. I also work as an analyst, but in the human resources area. And in my free time, I like to read books. I like to visit some new places here in São Paulo. I like to travel, to spend some time with my dog, this kind of things. And I've been joining TALKNTALK for 5 months. That's it.
Thank you for sharing, Diane. And how about you, Felipe?
Yeah, good afternoon, guys. My name is Felipe Lira. I am 44 years old. Currently, I'm living in Recife with my wife and daughter. I work as a network and security analyst. And yeah, in my free time, I like to go to the beach when it's possible, read technical books. And that's it. Stay at home too, as well.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Diane, can you receive the questions?
Yes, I've received.
Okay. So I'll start with the question number 1. What do you do to relax after working hard or experiencing other challenging or stressful situations? Ana Paula, can you start to answer this question, please?
Okay. In my case, I am not working anymore, but when I live this situation about stress and I needed to relax. Most of the time when I arrived here at home, I listen to music and I take a shower and I tried to sleep a little bit because during, I don't know, many years, I lived by myself in my house because my husband worked in another city and my kids studied in another city as well. And but nowadays, I like so much to walk on the street, and when I have a stress moment here at home, I am going to walk around the lake near my house. There is a beautiful lake in my city, and it's possible to walk there. Yeah, I would like to say a question for Diane. Diane, what college do you study to be?
I study at USP, Universidade de São Paulo.
Okay. Because we have a professor here in our English course. She is teaching in a PUC, and I thought, oh my God, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Would be amazing if she was my teacher, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, no. But
Yeah.
good to know.
Rodrigo, can you answer this question, please?
Okay. When I was stressed, many times, because the work or the college, many times I have a punching bag in my backyard, and I go to the backyard and punch the bag many times to discount my anger, my fear in this punching bag. And after this, I have a shower and sleep too, because I think that after a night of sleeping, many problems can get other perspective to our life, to resolve this problem. But it's not more tão frequente nowadays, because it's not more it is only problems without solutions can stress me no times. Okay, and it's, to me, only the problem we can't resolve is only the death. Okay, other problems we can resolve with calm and the talking with other people, with other part of the problem, and that's it.
Thank you for sharing. And how about you, Daiane?
Well, in my case, I normally try to think about all the situations that I'm passing. So I try to overthink, and I try to like write down the things that I'm thinking, so it's something that works for me. And also I like to do things that relax my body, like take a warm, hot bath, to feel the sun, to listen to music, this kind of thing. It's something that I like to do every day, but it's something that I like to do more frequently when I'm passing through some hard situations. But these two things normally helps me, like write down and do something relaxing.
Thank you for sharing. And how about you, Felipe?
For me, most part of the time, when I pass through a stressful situation during the day, I try to take a shower, turn on the air conditioner in my bedroom and relax, just relax. But sometimes the situation is hard. You don't can sleep, because your mind is full. So I try to solve the problem. Sometimes I try to solve after a coffee and a shower, because I cannot sleep thinking about the problem. Sometimes it's a problem that I need to solve in another day. So I try to solve after a shower and a coffee. But if not, I try to relax when the problem is it's okay, and I am only tired. I just relax. That's it.
For me, I use it to stay alone, because when I pass for stressful situation, I feel angry and I start to to fight with others. So for that, I prefer stay alone. And in my bedroom, I love sing. I have a karaoke app called Single Maker. That's it. I think that's it. And when I sing, the music is there. I feel better and I can talk with others, because when I pass for stress, I overthink a lot. I overthink a lot, and that's it. In other case, I walk in my neighborhood, but it's not a efficient way to help me with my stress. But sing, yeah, I don't know to sing. I'm a bad singer, but it's just to relax. That's it. Let's move on for the question. Number 2. Do you think life is more stressful today than 50 years ago? Rodrigo, can you start to answer, please?
I don't think today is more stressed than 5 years ago. Okay, nowadays I live in a small city in São Paulo. My kids are in a good school. 5 minutes of near of my house, and I had the opportunity to live theirs to the school and bring their of the school too. It's not more stressed than 5 years. 5 years ago, I lived in Rio de Janeiro. 2 hours of public transport of my house to the build of my company, and it's very stressful, the public transport in Rio de Janeiro, or the traffic in Rio de Janeiro is very stressful. And today is more easy live in my city.
Thank you for sharing. And how about you, Daiane?
Well, I think that nowadays our life is very stressful because we have so much stimulus, all the time. We have a lot of pressure too, not just at work, but in your personal life too. We have to do a lot of things to be, to be able to be seen as a successful person. For example, you need to study, you need to go to the gym, you need to eat healthy, you need to drink 2 or 3 liters of water, a lot of things that we need to do all during our day, that I think that makes our life more stressful. I think that in the past, people didn't feel this pressure that much because they didn't have internet, they didn't have so much contact with other people. They needed to contact people by phone, for example, so it was not in the same way that we are nowadays. Nowadays we have this from all of the places that we are, from the smartphone, from the streets, from the television, a lot of things. So I do consider that nowadays we have a life more stressful than 50 years ago, unfortunately.
I agree with you because if I see how I was when in the past and how I am today, I see that I'm a more anxious. I overthinking, and I always wanna do something. I don't like to stay quiet in my place. I always wanna do something just to have dopamine, for that. I think today I'm a more stressful than in the past, because in the past, to me, it's just go to school and play with my friends outside. So that's it. I agree with you, Diane. And how about you, Felipe? What do you think?
Yes, I have the same point of view like Diane, because 50 years ago, we don't have some job position that we have now. So it's more stressful now. The life is more fast, more fast, in my point of view. And the life is more, I don't know, how can I say in English, but concorrida, it's more, we need to study and work more to get a better job, That's my point of view. And you, Anna, what do you think about it?
If I am going to think about my life is calmer nowadays because I am retired and I have a lot of free time to do what I want, and I don't need to do everything that I want in one day. And when I worked, my life was more stressful than nowadays. But if we are going to think about our life of my kids, I think, and in the past, it's possible to sit in front of her house and talk to our neighbors, and the crime wasn't difficult to happen in my neighborhood. And I think this situation become our life more stressful. And as Diane and Philip said about job position, and I think nowadays people want to increase faster, and sometimes it's difficult to deal with all information. And I think nowadays everything is faster, and I think sometimes I think about me. I am living in a bubble because everything is faster around me, and I am calmer, and I am doing my things on my time. But the most of the life of the people, I think, is more stressful today than in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, because the world demands more nowadays, because you need study, you need working, you need take care of your house, of your kids, so many things to deal with, and for that you be more stressed. And nowadays we have more mental problems as burnout, depression, anxiety, and things like that. Because we need to be perfect. We need to deal with, manage all your time. You need to work better because you always you have you have compete with your colleagues on the work. If you don't study and you're someone of you have contacts with study more, you feel you have you have no good self-esteem, and so it's so many things to demand, and it's so stressful for everybody. That's it. Let's move on for the question number 3. In what ways, Rodrigo, can you say
No,
something?
no.
Okay. In what ways are mind and body connected? Diane, can you start to answer, please?
Yeah, sure. I think that they are completely connected because the mind only exists because of the body, so it's very connected. And I think that it's very clear and easy to see this in the daily routine, because I don't know about you, but when I'm stressed, when I'm tired, I'm become more angry, you know, I'm feel bad. I start to treat people bad too. So I think that everything is connected. And also when I'm sad with something, you know, when I'm thinking a lot about a problem or about a situation, I start to be desattentive. I don't know how to say that in English. I start to make a lot of mistakes. I start to pay less attention when people are talking to me. So, you know, it's a lot of things that are connected. In the same way, I think that when we start doing, for example, physical exercise, or when we start eating better, like eating more healthy foods, our mind becomes better too. You know, you feel better, you feel more happiness, and at the same time you feel less stressed, you have more attention to do things. So there's a lot of things that make these two things connected. So it's very clear to me. And what do you think, Rodrigo?
I'm agree with you. I think the body and the mind is totally connected. When I said before, to me, when I'm angry and stressed, I go to my backyard. I use the baggy punch to discharge this feelings about the angry, about the stress, and is good to me, this movement. Okay, when I practice exercise, is a better day to me. If I leave my kids in school, back to my home, execute my exercise in Rome in the punch bag. Yeah, I use I'm practicing calisthenia, is a practice of exercise when you use the all weight of the body to exercise. My mind in that day is most clearly, is most faster, and the consequences of this exercise during the day is very good for me. I think the body mind is totally connected, but if I had a bad monthly, is very quick, very faster in my work or in my routine with my family, and I don't practice exercise, my mind is okay. It's difficult to work. It's difficult to think without exercise in my routine. And you, Felipe, what do you think about this connect of mind and body?
Yes, I agree with you and Diane. We need to have a healthy body and mind. And I would say so, you know, it's a three connected, mind, body, and soul, to have a good life. If one of them, the three, body, mind, and soul, it's not so good, the chance that you stress for don't have a good life, it's more, you know. That's it. You need to take care of the three parts of your life. And you, Ana Paula?
Yes, I totally agree with you all. And I think the body, mind is connected. I remember, I don't know, I think 3 years ago, one day I talked to my sister-in-law, and she talked to me about bad situations and bad words, and I didn't speak anything for her. And I am going to sleep, and when I woke up in another day, I had a labyrinthic crease. And I believe the words stayed in my mind, and it's not good for me. And I've never had labyrinthitis in my life. And the situation started the labyrinthitis crisis in my body, because the words was very, very bad, terrible, and I didn't speak anything for her, and the words stayed in my mind and my
Mm-hmm.
mind. And another day, I one day I lived another situation, and I was arguing with two people on WhatsApp, and I was in Belém. And when I saw my pressure was, I don't know, height, very height, because my mind doesn't work well with the situation. And nowadays, after I retired, I do physical exercise almost every day. I do yoga. Yoga for me, it's excellent, and it's possible to relax, to think about ourselves. And I do flamenco dance class, and this is the moment, and for me it's very, very important. And I don't think any words, any situation, anything in my mind. And I think it's very important to practice exercise. For example, my mom lives with me. My mom is 84 years old, and twice a week we do physical exercise together. And my mom drives a car, cooks here in my house, and our mind is very good, because physical exercise and to do different things uh, does good for her. And
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think the
It's very
connection.
important. It's very important. I compare the situation of my parents to the situation of my mother-in-law. My parents lived in Caraguatatuba, and in Caraguatatuba they had a program of the principal, the mayor of the city,
Okay.
to exercise to the 30 age. Okay, and my mother has 68 years old, and my mother-in-law too. But if you compare the health of both, my mother-in-law apparently 10 years more than my mother, because
Yeah.
they lived in São Paulo, don't go to don't walk in the city because of the criminal, because of the stress of the traffic. And is a very, very interesting appointment about the health and the mind, and
Yeah.
the mind of my mother-in-law, year to year the decrease, and it is very sad, because because she don't can practice exercise.
Yeah.
The minimal exercise is very good to the mind and the body.
Yeah. Exactly.
I agree. It's not just exercise. Of course, you do exercise increase a lot your confidence, your self-esteem, and things like that, because you feel more disposed to pursue your activities. And but I read a book yesterday that talk when you, for example, get dressed and take care of yourself. It just for example, putting makeup or get dressed and things like that help you be more confident, and you be more productive when you do that thing as well, you know.
Yeah.
So if you take care of your body, take care of your mind, doing exercises or doing a dance as Ana Paula.
Yeah.
Take care of your what do you wanna do, you know. What do you really wanna it, because if you do just, for example, working, study without a pause, you go through stressful situations, and your life is bad. Your health is bad. It's just a little thing that you do changes uh, a huge thing, have a huge difference in your life. So for me, it's important do exercise, read something, watching things that it's not just working every time, but
Yeah.
have a time to have fun. It is important as well. And of course, take care of yourself, because your confidence it's high, and your productive high as well. So that's it.
Yeah.
Let's move on for the question number this question number 6. Which would you choose? A stressful job with a very high pay, or a relaxing job with a considerable low pay? Why? I'll start to answer this question because I have the I'm in the I'm going through a situation that I need to choose working in São Paulo or in the countryside. But I'm in the on the fence with that situation, because São Paulo, they pay more, but we don't have the quality of life that I wanna. Because I like to. I don't like I don't like to have so many people around, you know. I went to São Paulo and I don't like there, but there they pay more, and but in the countryside they pay less, and it's a work that I don't know if I really like. So for me, in my case, it's difficult to think about it, because if I younger, a stressful job it's okay, but in the future I'll be so stressed and tired. So I don't know. It's difficult. and and how about you, Anna? What do you think?
Yeah, the question is very, very difficult. In my case, certainly, I choose a relaxing job with considerable low pay. But I've always lived here in my city, and my city is a big city, but the life, it's possible to have a quality life, because it's very far away from São Paulo, capital, and our mind is the small city. And in my case, I worked during 12 years a lot. I worked in the morning, the afternoon, and at night. And because I worked as a teacher, and if I wanted a quality life, I had to work a lot. But nowadays, I don't recommend this thing because it's good. For example, today I have two retirement, and my life is I earn enough money to live, and because my salary is the same in my in retirement. But I think if you can relax, travel, hang out with her friends, and I think it's very important to have at least weekends free without work, because if you work weekdays and you need, in my case, I didn't have my weekends free because I needed to correct the tests of my students, to prepare my class, and I didn't have my free weekends. But the situation is, the question is very hard. I think it's as you said, it's very difficult to choose the best way in this case. Yeah. How about you, Rodrigo?
Okay, I chose it 6 years ago, movie of a big city like Rio de Janeiro to one smaller city, Atibaia, because we need a low stressful life. Okay, nowadays I'm I will choose I would choose I'm less stressed job, okay, and chose decrease my cost of life, okay, but it is one privilege to me because I had a own browse, okay, I had my own browse. I had a piece of land of 2 hectares in Atibaia because when I was more younger, I'm stressed in my job during 20 years, 25 years, okay. Is the depends of the time of your life and the privilege that you have to choose this the that way. I think, okay. Nowadays I will choose the less stressed life with one job that pay me lesser too. And you, Diane? Okay, pode lá.
The same. I would rather have a relaxing job, in which I would receive less money, than receive a lot of money and at the same time be very stressed all the time, and at the same time don't have time to spend the money, for example. So for me, it doesn't make sense. I would rather be relaxed, doing something that I like, even receiving less money than receive a lot and be stressed all the time. And for me, it's like this. Sometimes it's difficult, as you said, Rodrigo, because we have to consider all the things too. But in general, if we could choose, I would rather this relaxing one. I think that in the long term is better for our health.
Yeah.
In the long term, you can like save money or do other things to receive more money, you know. So I don't know. I think that in general, it's better.
Yeah, when you in the beginning of your career, you prefer money because you don't have any money, you don't save nothing, so you go where they called you. So in my case is that because it's my first job and I need money. I need save money for travel to have a good life and things like that, you know. So it's difficult to think between high pay or relaxed job. Of course, we wanna have a good quality of life. If I can choose, I would like to live here in Florianópolis because have a beach and I think here there's a good quality of life and that's it. So let's
Ladies,
move.
ladies, I need you one minute to help my daughter in the bedroom, okay? And I back in 1 minute, okay?
No
Excuse me.
problem. Okay, no problem. Um, let's move on for the question number 7. Can alcohol cure stress temporarily? Ada Paula, can you start, please?
I don't know. I was thinking about that, and I, for me, I when I studied at college, I didn't drink alcohol, but nowadays I like to drink sometimes. And when I am going to the party and when I am going to dance in determinate place, I like so much. And I think it's possible to enjoy, to relax, but I don't know. I think it's possible. It depends the person because I think it's if the person is a little bit rude, aggressive, and I believe the alcohol increase the situation, and it's possible the person fights with another person for a little bit words and I think it depends the person. In my case, I like so much when, for example, my husband invited me, oh, let's go to drink some beer and I like because I can relax and I think it's possible to talk to each other a lot and but I think it depends.
Yeah.
How about you, Daiane?
I totally agree with you. I think that it depends a lot. And I think that sometimes alcohol can make people be more stressed too. I agree. And make more fights with other people, you know, makes the problem be bigger, you know. But at the same time, I think that when you use like sometimes, you know, like punctual, the alcohol can makes you feel relaxed, you know. I think that the problem is the balance, you know, how you use, how many times you use, how you be after, how you feel after drinking alcohol. But in general, I think that it can help, you know, as coffee, as chocolate, it can help, but you need to control it. And what do you think, Rodrigo?
Now, I totally agree with Anna and Diane, because no ever people can consume alcohol. All their
You're
all
frozen.
their I'm frozen. Oh,
No, no, now
Okay,
okay.
okay, okay. Okay. I had a sad history in family about my uncles. They have a problem with alcohol, and when they drink, they is a very boring people, and they cheating, and they cause the confusion in the family, fighting with the other uncles, with their siblings. Is but is okay if you appreciate with moderation. Okay, I because of my uncles, I learn to consume alcohol, because I don't want be like theirs. Okay, is alcohol to me is okay. One beer, one glass of wine is okay. I appreciate, but not in great intensity.
For example, when you worked all day long and you stayed at home, and
Yeah, it's
you
okay.
and your wife, yeah, it's good. I think
It's
it's
okay.
possible to relax a little bit, but yeah.
But not get drunk, drink a lot.
Yeah, yes. My uncles drunk 12 bottles of beer in one afternoon. This is very, very stressful to and after this driving to their home, it's not to relax. It's only stress the family.
Yeah. The person could relax, but the family not, because you think
Yeah,
if it
yeah,
happen something, that person, because you see many people dead in the broad. So my cousin dead into the abroad, but he's not drunk. They just, but the person who's drive the car, the other car, the another car, get drunk, and for that he's dead. So
yeah,
it's a irresponsibility.
yeah. It's very sad, very sad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So guys, time is over. It was a nice conversation. I love it. All point of view about that topic, and I hope you guys in the next week in the same time. And first, I before I go, I'll send the link, and that link you can give me the feedback about the topic, about me, or give me ideas. Uh, give me ideas for me bringing new topics that you wanna talk. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you,
Thank
Anna.
you,
Thank you.
Rodrigo,
Thank
Daiane, Ana
you.
Paula.
Thank you. I
Have a good
loved
day.
this time. Bye.
Bye
Bye
bye, bye bye.
bye.
Bye.